guys? Welcome to the Spike Podcast, NFC North Podcast. My name is Imorie Curry, a.k.a. Lex. Again, I'm joined by Mr. Lavon Lane of the Chicago Bears, Mr. Corey Thompson of the Detroit Lions. Welcome to a Week 15 reaction show. Now, obviously, the Packers got the late night game tonight, but we're going to kick off this show with a quick response to Mr. Corey Thompson's Detroit Lions coming off of a pretty suffering loss to the Buffalo Bills. Mr. Thompson, what you got to say about your game, sir?
Well, we took a loss, you know.
Come on now, I need that energy. Come on, Corey.
I swear, bro. Come on now. Y'all were down 21 points at one point. Come on, what the fuck happened?
Like I said, injuries. Not using that for us.
Injuries,
we just instead of piling up. But you know, as I know, Dan Campbell and Glenn, our coaching staff, we're not going to use that as an excuse. You know, the Bills came out ready. They Super Bowl team as well. So, you know, it was just a dogfight, you know, because one thing I can say, we did lose the game, but we didn't quit. You know,
that's fair.
Lost by a touchdown. But not, you know, I don't think I will question with that onside kick we did. I think we did too early in that fourth. I would have held off, at least try to, I would have kicked it off and depend on the defense, you know, relied on the defense to see if they can get a stop. I think he did too early, but, you know, like I said, it's just a good game against two teams, the number one team and the number two team. You know, good competitive game. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we took the L at home, so we just had to, this week, look at film, bounce back, get ready for next week.
So let me ask you a question, Mr. Thompson. So obviously the AFC playoff picture is a little bit closer than the NFC playoff picture. Obviously, you guys and the Eagles and the Eagles and the Vikings are pretty solidified up in the top three seeds. You know, the NFC South is kind of up in the air. Do you think that the Buffalo Bills are a way bigger playoff contender in the AFC than the Kansas City Chiefs? Do you have any reserves about, you know, whether you guys end up fighting them in the, you know, Super Bowl? Like, is there any team in the AFC you're more afraid of? What are your thoughts? Because the Buffalo Bills were definitely I think that you guys might have been the favorite by 3 points. I'm not sure. Pretty sure you was the favorite by 3 points. But they came in and they obviously caught you guys off guard. And Josh Allen definitely picked up their offense and carried it on the shoulders. Do you have any reservations about who your potential matchup in the Super Bowl contention could be? Or do you have, you know, you're just going to take it still week by week? What's your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. I'm taking week by week. Like I said, we got to get to the game first. You know, like I said, it's earned, not given. So one game at a time. But I do see Buffalo as one of those threats, you know, to Kansas City. Yeah. You know, Buffalo been going hard, you know, for the last couple of years or whatnot. So I think they see, like I see, it's either Super Bowl or bust. Yeah. You know? But them boys playing. They got a good quarterback in Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? So they're just gonna go as far as that team take them, as far as the quarterback take them, and also coaching. You know. Okay. All
right. So since we've kind of gone through the Detroit game a little bit, let's beeline to something that's not NFC North related for one time. We got Mr. Lavon Lane up here repping his Jackson State University Tigers, coming off a victory at the Celebration Bowl. Tell us a little bit about your experience, man. Like, so I was supposed to be there. Obviously, I was ill, so I wasn't able to make it. But give me your perspective on it, man. I'm still jealous to hear it.
Oh man, it was an amazing experience. My first time in Mercedes-Benz.
Damn, I'm glad I wasn't there, bro. Fuck, bro. Fucking pissed, bro.
Hey, Corey's supposed to have been there too. I had to. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Rep the set, bro. JS.
I had a ticket. You know, I had Corey ticket and you had a ticket. Mm-hmm. But anyway, long story short, it was an amazing experience. But we actually, man, dominated.
It was a great game.
South Carolina. Man, we dominated South Carolina.
You guys still got both of the quarterbacks, did you? The first string and second string for out here?
Yep. Yeah. It's funny. People took us lightly, honestly. And then, like Corey always say, do not let the ref dictate the game. And they tried. Don't get me wrong, bro. They tried their best. They threw so many flags. I've never seen so many yellow tissues on there since I threw up back in 2015. You know, when the Bears beat Green Bay, and I had to throw cheese. I had a lot of cheese that day. Anyway, but we dominate the game. Make this story short, so we won't be too long.
There you go, man.
On this subject, but. We dominate that game. When you have a team that rush for 1.6 yards the whole entire game per rush,
You're not going to win football games. You're not going to win football games, bro. It's facts.
No, sir. And then they only had 67 total yards going into the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. And that sounds like almost like the Bears, late as of late.
Of course.
They didn't have too much of a chance. We dominated them with. I'm gonna start with this. We dominated them with strength and conditioning. Mm-hmm. Just the opportunity where we able to make adjustments on defense, and then our coach TC Taylor, he made adjustments on offense, and we had so many bigger plays, 20 yards plus than they had, and so all that. And man, just think about it. They took away 2 of our touchdowns. Our punt return for 80 yards. A punt return for 80 yards, and they took a 90-yard interception touchdown away as well from penalties. Mm-hmm. And those penalties, they had nothing to do with the play. Mm-hmm. And what I mean, it was after the touchdown
that the flag came.
That flag came.
And that's something. You hit the nail on the motherfucking head, bro. Because, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist. Don't get me wrong. All the teams in the NFL, AFC, NFC alike, Packers, Lions, Bears, everybody have had bad flags called. We know this. But what the fuck is up with the late flags after the play is over with? I feel like there should be a rule. If the flag is not thrown before the play is dead, it is null and void. I'm being real because there's been a lot of plays decided. Mad props to JSU. And before I go to my next question, because I had another question about the game, guys, we ever had a spike? Let's have a spike on the show, guys. Also, love all you brothers. Love all you brothers. And I appreciate this podcast. Here we go. We drinking right now. Cheers.
Yes, sir. I had to brush that ring up and let y'all see that ring right there.
That's a legit championship ring. And that's the thing. Fuck that. Before I ask a question, Lavon, tell us about that ring, man. The followers don't know about your story. Tell us about your ring, man.
I was supposed to do a video about the story of this ring right here. Mm-hmm. This ring is a SWAC 2000 baseball. I played baseball at Jackson State. So it's SWAC 2000 championship. I actually pitched the championship game. And you can probably see Lane 33 on there. And then on the other side, you see you'll see SWAC champs. Mm-hmm. But 2000 ring, man, I got a long story with this ring, so I'm not going to do it on this podcast. Mm-hmm. But this ring is so sentimental to me. And you have to understand, when you get to a championship, I don't care what it is, Pee Wee League, Little League, middle school.
It's worth fucking recognition, bro. It's impressive as fuck, bro.
Man, you put blood, sweat, and tears, discipline, and the support around your family all have to work together as one unit to get something like this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I understand where they're coming from. As SWAC champions, as Celebration Bowl champions now, and with this ring, man, I was a pitcher back at Jackson State, and my junior year.
So mad props to you, man, dude. That's so impressive, man. For real, I can't give you enough props on that. That's fucking awesome, Lavon. So awesome, bro. That's awesome, man.
And man, I just I had to wear this ring, and I posted a couple of my teammates. They wore their rings when they won SWAC, and it just to represent what we all about when you actually, and now you supporting the team that you play for, the alma mater that you play for. And so that's what happened with that, and not to mention, I do have a Chicago Bears 1985 replica.
This guy, we leave that shit in the past, bro. But Lavon, there was something I did want to ask you about, because one of the best parts of the Celebration Bowl that, obviously a lot of the people who aren't football fans went to the game to see, is the Sonic Boom versus the South Carolina State marching band. And I think that there's one thing to be said about being an HBCU football player. It's bro, your band, especially from Jackson State, is one of the best fucking SWAC, probably the best SWAC. Them in Southern, it's a toss-up every year. It's who's louder, who's cleaner. But, it's one of those things, man, that was such an integral part of the game, I'm sure. And I saw, Devontae was with you, and I saw his post. You guys were sitting right above the band on the right side. You guys got all the brass right in your face. I didn't see anything from South Carolina State, but I'm very familiar with both those bands. I was also in HBCU. I went to HBCU. I went to Albany State. I marched baritone in the Marching Ram Show band. So, we all have an exposure to that black culture, but in HBCU football games, it seems like the band is just as much a heartbeat for the football team. That's not the same in the SEC or the ACC. Let's be real, bro. I saw there was a game. We played Morehouse, and I'm kind of divulging a little bit, but we played Morehouse one time. I think it was like a pre-playoff game back when I was a freshman. And this is back in 2011 at Albany State, bro, like Stanton Hall 5. And, we started playing neck at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Just like you said. And it was like, bro, like they definitely tapped in because we kept it going for like fucking 12 minutes or something. And it's like, that's something that I feel like, the NFL, obviously they have their, their songs and shit that they're playing, but I wish that there was a marching band aspect because it definitely allows for the experience to be a little bit more emotional, especially for kids who just want to play the trombone and go to a football game. I think it's awesome. But again, Mr. Lane, dude, so proud of you for everything you did at JSU. So proud of everything. We're gonna actually, whenever you get that JSU celebration video uploaded, I'll upload to the channel too, so all of us can see.
Absolutely. I'm gonna get that to you. I'm almost done with the product.
Okay, yeah, but again, man, like I hate that I couldn't be there, but that's what this is all about, bro. Like even though we all fucking hate each other's NFL teams. When it comes to HBCU football, we all respect each other. And I love Jackson State since before I even went to college. Mr. Lane, I love what you're doing. Mr. Thompson, I love that we're all on the same accord on that. And I think that that's something that that is going to be, an outlook that I hope approaches to the NFL is because the second teams can respect each other. As a second that things are going to be a little bit more competitive, at least in my opinion. But, with all that being said, let's move on to another topic now. Let's talk about all of our team's strengths and weaknesses. Now, I'm going to beeline to you, Mr. Lane. Obviously, the Bears were eliminated from playoff contention today. But you guys are still in a position to ruin a couple people's playoff hopes. You guys got the Vikings tomorrow? What is the outlook moving forward? What do you guys want? What do you want to see from your team growth-wise, especially with Thomas Brown still being an interim head coaching position?
Hey, that's a great question. One of the things I definitely want to talk about is something similar to Corey's aspect is where injuries is really hitting us hard. And see, the thing about the Chicago Bears organization, they keep a lot of injuries discreet. They keep it in-house. And you have the insiders. That's why I love watching the insiders of the Bears, and it helped me with the knowledge of what's really going on. Mm-hmm. And one of the things that's really going on is we might not have our starting running back. We might not have Swift. He has a quad injury. And he is very questionable about playing against the Vikings. And then who we go to? Homer, what was his name? A second string running back because Roshan Johnson is out.
Yeah.
The next one, Homer, I forgot his last name, but that might be his last name. But anyway, yeah. He's hurt. We had to get somebody put on the practice squad just to move him on up to the 53-man roster. But that injury bug is plaguing us along with.
I see it, Corey. I got your point, bro. Go ahead, finish, Ms. Lane. Because I already see where you're going. That's where you're going. Because, I'm going to tell you right now, our game against the Detroit Lions, they have all the fucking injuries. They were able to weaponize the practice squad players, though. That's the thing, is coaching is the number one way to overcome an injury.
Number one.
When you have players coming into a new system. Yeah, and honestly, dude, Corey, if it wasn't for your attitude this whole season, and especially our second game and how close it was, it's when I really understood the importance of having a unique plan and having everybody on the field understand it without questioning it. Because the miscues, the false start penalties, the turnover on downs, that's what ultimately distributes and discourages all these young players who don't have longevity with the team. Now, Mr. Lane, I understand that, but honestly, you guys had way bigger things coming off of. All of your losses this year have been heartbreaking. You guys have been in every game, and that's a momentum killer. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, all of them been heartbreaking, and man, we had a lot of dynamics from each angle, as far as defense, defense, special team, and offense, where they bought in, but they just not on the same page when it comes to execution.
Oh yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They believe, they trust, they have great practices. We hit it every year. But when it comes to the time of play, they don't execute. Like, for instance, Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams haven't thrown an interception since week 5. He set a record for the longest streak without throwing an interception as a rookie. Mm-hmm. But what does that look like when it comes to rushing the ball? Well, we average probably 2.9, 3 yards a rush.
Arguably ass, but yeah.
Yeah. And so he's leading the league in sacks, which,
it's detrimental to your O-line, though. That's the people.
Exactly. Right. So that points to the offensive line, which is not really an offensive line. You remember I posted in the chat that the way we are trying to scheme these guys open, they all bunched and cluttered in a route tree.
But they weren't when you guys played us, though. They weren't. What is this huge test? And I don't know what happened with. Now I'm not trying to interrupt you. I'm not so sorry, Comer. But what happened with Thomas Brown? Because, like, bro, when we played that game, we went to the Bears Tavern and we watched that shit. That was the most competitive game I've seen from you guys all fucking season, bro. And it was to my detriment. And I was in, obviously I was surrounded by, opposing people, but I never gave up hope. But, like, it seemed like there was, like, some sort of calculated shift from, them giving Caleb the trust to make, executive decisions when it comes to play calling or audible at the line. And I see the same correlation with the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love. Because if you don't mind me saying, I'm just shifting a little bit, but we'll get back to the Bears. The Detroit first half, Green Bay Detroit. Love was playing too conservative and relied on the running game. And then the second half, it came up, gave motherfuckers some room to grow, and that's when we started scoring points. So do you think that there's a correlation? I'm talking to you, Miss Lane. Do you think that there's a correlation between quarterbacks having the ability to choose the audible at the line and knowing that they have the ability to make their own appropriate call? Or do you think that sticking to the system is going to be the number one way that young rookies grow? What's your opinion on it?
Yeah, so Caleb does have the ability to change plays. Mm-hmm. And he changed plays according to what he see at the line, right? Well, remember, he's a rookie. And you got to understand, we have professional defenses.
Also, shout out to Lambeau Field in the background, just saying. Shout out to Lambeau. Y'all see it, just saying.
Oh, anyway. But we have professional defenses that disguises a look. So when he go up there calling plays and doing all this and doing all that, when he disguises a play, they can shift to a certain play that wasn't originally what it looked like. So he has the ability to change plays. My thing is this: when you scheme a play for any receiver or for according to where we're at for a first down or a touchdown, you have to like Shanahan's system. They have to be separated. These players can't run tree routes to each other, which brings more defensive players together. Like I showed y'all, man, we had 4 receivers running a different route tree, but they was in the same area.
Yeah, of course.
And that allowed defenders to crowd the space. So when a rookie quarterback see that, the window is even tighter. Well, even if he try to plug. So his thing is, of course, Mr. Superman, he gonna try to run it, but then by that time, defensive linemen are in his face. So I think we have to scheme it where we spread out our receivers and give our route tree some depth, where he's able to see clearly where there's a lane where he can throw, and that's what we haven't done that the past couple of weeks.
Okay, Mr. Thompson, you got any insight on that, or are you just chilling?
I'm just chilling.
He's just chilling. So, all right. So let's.
Let me ask Lavon one thing though about his bears whatnot. Do you think your team, as far as just going forward now? I'm just saying, with Thomas Brown being the head coach, do you think they just feel y'all about to just try to go for a draft pick, or just how you think the players? Vibe going forward? Do you think like season over because y'all just got eliminated? Do you think they say, okay, oh well, we just gonna go ahead and try to get a draft pick, or do you think they still gonna try to play hard or whatnot? How you feel about that?
My thing is, if they bought into the Chicago Bears or aura, let's say aura, all right, it doesn't mean the Chicago Bears front office right now, because that's in shambles right now. I seen they all over the place right now. So to answer your question, Corey, I think they're gonna play hard per game. They trying to, and I heard from a couple players they want to put good tape out there. They want to put good tape out there because a lot of them is their contract year. So if you're trying to get a contract extension or another contract, they want to see, okay, what are you capable of? They can't bless you. They don't want to see that man right there. That man got sneezes over there.
Man, bro, I was sneezing, bro. Don't worry about that. Don't hate, bro. Stop, bro.
Yes, Emmer.
Appreciate it, bro. Fuck the Bears. Appreciate you guys.
Hey, that man chopped and screwed with the sneezes. That man,
bro, you gotta contain it, bro. You gotta contain it, bro.
I know. But I think they trying to. I hope this is my hope. I hope they try to put something good on the tape instead of trying to go for a draft pick. We have multiple draft picks already lined up between 9 and 11 draft picks already lined up, and it ain't gonna make no difference. If we at 17 and trying to get 6,
makes total sense.
I don't think because we have talent. We need. Can you draft coaches? Hey, Chicago Bears. Can you draft coaches? I want to draft an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator, a head coach, a general manager, a president, a chairman, and an owner. Can I draft any of those?
He said, "Can I get some of that?"
That's what I want to
know. And Mr. Lane, I hear your substance. I hear your sentiment, bro. And honestly, the Chicago Bears as a franchise, bro. As far as what their fans have had to endure with the level of disappointment and concern, you guys as fans are the most deprived of any good feelings, arguably out of any franchise in the NFL, bro. The heartbreak is real for you guys, but you're still loyal. And that's one thing. And it comes with overall, it's why we all pick a team when we're mid. We all picked the Lions, Packers, the Bears at a young age, and we decided that we're going to let them fuck our lives up for the rest of our existence. That's how it goes. It's how it goes, bro. You pick one, and then you ride it out. And, I think that there's a certain testament to be said when, all of us, even though our franchises are all in different places objectively, offensively, defensively, head coach, everything, as far as Super Bowl wins, playoff wins, we're all in completely different places, but we're still finding a way to look at the optimism there. There's organizations arguably the Jacksonville Jaguars who are just dog ass. The Atlanta Falcons who are just dog ass. It still goes the same without just cutting the shit short. The most competitive division in football right now is the NFC North, though. And that's one thing that we can cheers to, guys. Fuck the bullshit. We're running the league. We're running the fucking league. Even with the Bears being ass, y'all, we've all been in it, so.
You gonna shoot a straight at me.
Always, bro.
Well, you know how to come for me, so.
I'm watching my game right now, so I'm not gonna come for you. But next week I am gonna come for you. I'm sorry, shut the fuck up. Y'all lost. Be quiet. You're not a winner this week, Corey. It's first time. Shut the fuck up. You lost.
Uh-oh. Hold on, doctor.
Let's go. What you got? You got another balloon to pop? You got another balloon to pop?
Imorie. Yeah, we lost. We lost to a good AFC team. That's a Super Bowl. Up for a Super Bowl. One of the teams in the AFC up for a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. So we lost.
Get to the punchline.
So it's a good learning experience.
Come on. Be real with it. I know you got some heat. Come on. You said you got it. Give it to me. Don't beat around the bush. Come on.
The main thing is that we beat y'all ass 2 times.
Okay.
Now I'm going back to the NFC now.
That's
beat
fine.
Your ass 2 times.
That's fine.
You said how many times?
So 2 times.
Okay.
Two times.
We swept.
Okay.
Not 1. Not 2.
Oh.
2 times.
Hey, he about to preach.
But you trying to root for the Bills. I know you want to see us lose, and I know it made your day. So, you know what? I'm going to sit back and let you have your moment. You can have your moment. But we still run the motherfucking North over the Green Bay Packers.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Shut down the block.
And you know what?
Shut down the...
Corey, that's awesome, and it feels great right now. But if y'all don't win the Super Bowl, you are fucking nothing. Because you're losing your OC and your DC guaranteed. You guys are going to lose a bunch of other players next season. Motherfucker, if you don't win it this year, bro, Papa going to be a goddamn relic on the merch we start selling. Because, let's be real here, bro. This is the Lions window. We thought last year, you guys obviously have a bunch of injuries on defense. Talk your shit. I'm going to take it this season. But if you lose the NFC Championship game.
I agree with you.
If you lose
I agree with you. This how we have to do it. I said it earlier. I said it's win or bust.
Mm-hmm.
Super Bowl or bust.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
Do y'all think y'all are a real Super Bowl contender this year?
All I give a fuck about is that we do better than y'all. And we beat the Vikings.
No, I know.
Honestly, let me be real with you right here. And this is the question I think. And this is the thing about the Green Bay Packers right now. Last year, when we made the playoffs, and we matched up with Dallas, I didn't know what the fuck we were going to do. And this is my absolute reason. It's kind of my rigmarole with the Green Bay Packers. I'm watching a game down here. We just scored first touchdown drive, 7-0 against Seattle. So, feels good. But, man, dude, this team is not consistent from week to week. It's something I can't see coming. Jordan Love is arguably not thrown a pick in the past 3 games, but obviously with the loss against Detroit, the reason we lost is because of our defense. So, I mean, like, dude, if I'm going to be completely real with you, I don't know where we are. All I know is that wherever we fucking get to, I'm going to push for us to be the best we fucking can. Because, and like, I'm going to be real with you because, like, dude, it's any given Sunday. You guys have seen it, dude. The Bills lost. The Bills beat the Lions tonight. Nobody saw that coming. We thought that Detroit ran home, and Josh Allen had something to say about that. It's like there's a certain level of energy. There's a certain level of energy there that comes from, just overcoming the odds. Like a stadium screaming against your favor can motivate the right person with the right mindset, guys. And I think that, when we've stressed this on the show, the most effective team comes down to the people who coach their players the best. And it also comes down to who has the ball at the end of the fucking football game, guys. That also is derivative of the coaching, managing the game, or trusting his quarterback to manage the game properly. And, with the Green Bay Packers, bro, I see a different team every week. And it's frustrating as fuck, man. I'm not going to lie. It is very frustrating, but obviously our record isn't terrible. We're still, got a solid point for the wild card. But, I mean, like, where it's going to go, I don't know. And to be honest with you, that's exciting enough to know that there's a chance, but I don't know. It's better than knowing that we're fucked.
I'm just saying something on the Green Bay Packers. No doubt, fuck Green Bay. But anyway, no, I'm going to give y'all your props. Y'all, like Lavon, even though Lavon record showed bad, y'all, all our teams got the talent.
Yeah.
All of them. Like you said, we the best. Yeah. NFC North Division, the best. I'm talking about.
Yeah, just crushing everybody. Crushing everybody. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, like you said, it all come down to the coaching. Once y'all get that mix, both teams get that mix, like good coaching, I think, like, for the next 2-3 years,
it's going to be hell, bro. It's going to be hell. And honestly, dude, like, it's the only reason why I kind of hope that, and this is going to kind of detriment a lot of Packers fans can disagree with me. I hope y'all don't lose Aaron Glenn and Ben Johnson. I kind of hope y'all keep one of them, Like, I mean, this division... It's not happening, but I mean, it's not happening, bro. I'm telling you right now, somebody's gonna throw the bag on him. But I mean, hell, crazy things have happened. Hell, Bill Belichick is the coach of UNC right now. Who the fuck saw that coming, guys? Like, this world that we live in today is completely unprecedented, bro. People are looking at, opportunities and investments from a different perspective because, as fucked up as COVID was, and I'm saying that for especially in Division of football, bro, like, not having fans in the stands was so interesting to see in a football season, guys. Let's be real. That first COVID season where you don't hear nobody screaming and we saw football teams just playing equilibrium with no distractions, a lot of things were evident. Yeah. But the thing that came into play was the emotions of the football team. And it's the thing I've been stressing, too, throughout the show. When it comes to playoff time, when it comes to week 15, 16, 17, the team with the most heart and the most conviction and the people who get the ball last win the game every time. I don't care if it's Pat Mahomes. I don't care if it's Jordan Love. I don't care if it's Caleb Williams. Oh, he ain't never won, but I'm sorry. I don't care if it's, I don't care who it is. But, like,
got a rookie quarterback. Come on.
Hey, bro. Hey, but you don't know.
Y'all some dirty motherfuckers.
I can't take this.
I had to set that out with yo, guys.
Is it true that Mahomes got injured?
He did. He's not out for the season. So what happened was he was injured in the fourth quarter. He missed the last 6 minutes of the game. Obviously, I think they still won. But they're going to be very tight-lipped about Mahomes. When it comes to Mahomes, they will inject stem cells in this nigga's spine and he'll be fine. All right, like there is no method that they won't go to keep that motherfucker in the game. And honestly, without Pat Mahomes, they're fucked. And that's the thing. Is like, bro, like, let's be real, dude. And honestly, especially with Pat Mahomes' ability to just, that motherfucker confuses me. Because Josh Allen, this is another thing, and this is something I want to ask you guys about, is what's the best mindset for a quarterback? Because, us being NFC North, we have 3 completely different quarterbacks. Jared Goff is calm and collected. Caleb Williams is super aggressive. He's super emotional. And Jordan Love is just resilient. All right, we all have 3 completely different strengths. And then we switch to the AFC. Pat Mahomes is just a fucking wizard, and he just knows everything, and he knows how to be audible to the best possible scenario. Josh Allen is a tank, and then Lamar is just a brute. What is the best mindset for a quarterback? And I'll kick it to you, Mr. Thompson. Because, I mean, like, obviously with Detroit, Jared Goff doesn't really fit the bill. But obviously you guys are winning football games. What are your thoughts? What's the best mindset for a quarterback in this league?
Well, the best mindset is, like I said, just keep it calm. Just make sure you run with the offense, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to overdo stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can't go for the home run play every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Just take whatever the play gives you. You know what I'm saying? If you have to check down 5-6 times, check it down. You know what I'm saying? But just know when to get rid of the ball, when to run, when to throw. But like I said, taking a sack, throwing interception, stuff like that, you know.
It's costly.
But, you know, sometimes it's hard. It's hard. It's hard, you know what I'm saying, of course. But, you know, you just got to be a game manager. That's what golf is. Golf is more of a game manager quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Saying that, not saying that's a bad thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's not like, I'm going to compare golf and Stafford. You know, Stafford's still a guy, you know what I'm saying? But I like golf
Stafford's
as well.
a monster,
you know,
bro.
Golf, you know, Stafford is that guy, you know what I'm saying? Got that arm, got that cannon, you know what I'm saying? You know, he tough, you know what I'm saying? Can take the hit,
he's tough as
run.
Fuck, bro.
All over a play, you know what I'm saying? He can do that stuff, you know what I'm saying? Golfmore is the one that don't want to get hit, which no quarterback want to get hit, but you know what I'm saying?
I feel like golf is calculated and Stafford doesn't give a fuck. Stafford's like that, you know what I mean? Like golf is like, I'm gonna just do just enough to make it a positive play, and Stafford's like, fuck it, my collarbone is broken, I'm still gonna throw the shit in the corner to win anything. And it's two different styles, you know. It's like the Cowboys versus the Indians. You know what I'm saying? It's complicated that is, but you know, Indians just knew the land, and Cowboys are just like, fuck this shit, I got a revolver. You know, it's just two different styles of gunslinger, two different styles of offense. And I think that's the beauty of the league today is, you know, as soft as it is, as a lot of people like to say, and I'll kick it to Mr. Lavon, you know, ask him about the quarterback next, but guys, dude, a lot of these quarterbacks are winning in completely different ways. Oh, Kyler Murray at the Arizona Cardinals is still kind of in, like, and they're not even that great, you know, like his short, adaptively run like a frog ass is still actually keeping things competitive against things. And I think that's like another thing about the league is it's any given Sunday. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have the best record to make the playoffs. You just have to win the right games. Mr. Lavon Lane, what's your thought on quarterback? What you thinking?
So, you know, Stafford, I'm going to give Stafford his, when you come to toughness, I give Stafford his props. He remind me of, I have to say this, Stafford remind me of a old school Brett Favre toughness.
Fuck yeah, he does, dude. Absolutely, bro, yeah.
Also, you know, they still get hurt. But he also reminded me of a punky QB known in the 80s. You know the punky QB from the 80s? What's his name? Punky. He won at Super Bowl 85. He won Super Bowl 85. Jim McMahon. Yeah, Jim McMahon.
I already knew you were going there. I already knew it.
Yeah. So, no, they toughness is real, and that's rare in today's era. I give it to Josh Allen. He's a tough nail quarterback.
Dude, that one run he had for the touchdown against the Chiefs, bro, trucking like 6 people, bro. Like, as a quarterback in the AFC, that is unheard of. I wish Russell Wilson would, nigga. Like, no. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never happened. But, my bad, go ahead.
That's where the word diva come from. You hear these diva quarterbacks? They like Kappas. So, you know, they
say it again!
They like this.
With the little canes and shit. Like, yeah. Like,
exactly. You know. So that's where the diva come from. But at the same time, you got the hard-nosed, blue-collar workers, and that's Josh Allen. Hey, you can
Matt Stafford, honestly, the 2 toughest quarterbacks in the league. I don't even think there's anybody else. Like, the motherfuckers are tanks, bro. Lamar, you know, has overcome some shit, but he can be taken out pretty easily. But Stafford and fucking Josh Allen, bro, they're bulletproof. Yeah. Stafford played, they have to shovel 6 feet of snow before every game, dog. To go to a Bills game in the snow, you have to show up to your seat and shovel it out. Do you know what that takes, bro? And you're paying to do it, bro. What the fuck? That's why I always have a shitload of respect for Bills Mafia, guys. And as far as the AFC is concerned, go ahead.
No, I think like y'all see how Josh Allen, one of them top quarterbacks, looking at his numbers now. Josh Allen threw for 362 yards, 2 TDs. He rushed 11 times, 68 yards. 2 TDs. Ooh. That's what he did on the side.
I'm telling you, bro.
Against a good defense.
Well, I tell you,
it's like he increased his level as the level got harder.
Yeah,
it's resiliency, bro.
And that goes back to the coach. They knew what to use because I say Buffalo probably said, okay, they hurt on defense. They lost 2-3 more players now, so let's go ahead and attack the running thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I say it comes down to coaching, but Josh Allen, he a monster. I always like Josh Allen.
And the thing is, he was not even drafted, bro. He was not even drafted, bro. Like, he was just an afterthought. It's like Tom Brady went in the fucking, 7th, 8th round, 6th or 7th round? Like, bro. 7th round. Yeah, like, bro, like, that's the thing about the league, man. It's just not about what round you're picked. It's not about what school you went to. It's about your ability to learn how to be effective at the goddamn game. It doesn't matter how tall you are. It doesn't matter how short you are. But depending on your line, depending on the receivers you have, depending on the running back situation, you need to have the heart to fucking run that fucking pack. That's how it goes, bros. So, guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to beeline to the Packers games tonight against Seattle, and then we're going to end the show if you guys are okay with that. But we're going about 35 minutes. But, guys, first off, thank both of y'all. Thank both of y'all, bro. Thank both of y'all for coming on this and, like, making this such a... Because this season of football, I think I've learned way more about, this division, about this, the whole other sport, just by hearing you guys different analysis. And, none of us are, professional football coaches. We don't know how to draw up crazy ass things, but we do know enough that complements each other. I just want to, from the genuineness of my heart, I want to thank y'all guys for sticking with us so long. So I know there's a bunch of followers, who are appreciative of that. But also, fuck the Lions and fuck the Bears. Now, the Green Bay Packers are playing the... I knew this was gonna happen. Let's go. That's what I wanted. Bring it to me, Papa.
You can't do it like that.
I can do it however I want.
Yeah, you're right. You say fuck the Lions, fuck the Bears. You can't fuck me because we fuck you. Why your head big as a motherfucker right now?
It's actually sounds
your head right here. Your head.
Woo! Hey, yeah. Look at him. Hey,
you shut it down. Yo.
Wow. Hey, Green Bay play tonight.
Oh, we play right now. We winning, but what? Damn, Corey. I love it, bro. Finish your statement, boy. Finish your statement, sir. That was...
that's it. That's it. All love.
It's all good. It's all love, but still, fuck the Lions and fuck the Bears. All right, I'm gonna just be real with that. But honestly, though, Corey, this is what the show is all about. Dude, you talk shit so good, bro. And honestly, I respect that shit. That's what this is about. And that's like, bro, like, there's no hard feelings, bro. Because your balloon shit, nigga, you just shit on me.
Never.
I didn't see that coming. You waited until I did my little thing. Hey, you waited. You bided your time, bro. You know what? It's the opposite of what the Lions did tonight. But moving on, the Green Bay Packers are playing the Seattle Seahawks. And obviously we're up right now. Our offense is moving the ball. We'll see how the game ends up. But with the NFC playoff picture heating up, there's a lot of competition for this wild card spot. Obviously, the Rams beating the 49ers the other night was actually really detrimental to the NFC West. We'll see how that shit goes down. But, I have confidence in my Packers. And I think that as long as we're able to beat Seattle and retain our momentum throughout the season, we'll definitely be in the guaranteed wild card spot. Hell, hopefully we don't fall to 7. But if we do fall to 7, it seems like we might be at a 3-peat to get up against the Detroit Lions. So we'll see how that works out, guys. You guys got any closing thoughts?
Work out good.
Shut the fuck up. Your ass is... My record is backwards. All right? Stay back there. All right? Stay back there. Stay back there. You guys got... Yeah, that's right. Yeah, turn them. Go ahead and do the 360. Give me a spin. But no, guys.
Hey, I can talk more now. I'm eliminated, so I'm having the conversation. Now, Detroit, y'all do y'all thing. Whoop their ass. Whoop their ass. Come on, KD. Whoop their ass. Packers suck. I can't stand Packers.
You know what? That's fine because you're going to get your asses kicked by the Minnesota Vikings tomorrow night. So you're going to sit your little sad. Just rep the Jackson State. That's your victories right now. I'm watching my Packers run the ball down the field. But guys, for real, I love you guys so much. Hey, shout out to the Jackson State.
My brother and my mom, alumni of Jackson State.
Jackson State.
That's how the
That's good.
Shout out to the Tigers, guys. Oh, hell yeah. Congrats, bro. We band heads in here. But guys, for real, thank you guys so much for checking out the show. Again, special thanks to Mr. Corey Thompson, Mr. Lavon Lane. It's always a pleasure to come on here and talk football with you guys every week. I'm going to finish my night watching the Green Bay Packers, but us on the Spike Podcast, we love you all. If you guys like our content, feel free to like and subscribe. We love you, and we will see you soon. Also, go Pack, go.